Jason. I feel a bit unwell.
What's wrong, son?
I did what you said. I watched a match during your trial by combat. I saw this one man had his head chopped off after it stopped rolling. It just stared at me.
There's no glory in killing for sport, son. I hope you see that.
So much blood. It was horrible.
But that's the life of the arena fight. I thought that's what you wanted.
Not so much.
Sign up. It's time for you to go home. Find the next Jotun vessel and tell them by my order to take you back. When you get home,
Oh, desperate youths and foolish dreamers, what glory to the nameless dead.
Where'd you rather?
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to see your documents.
So what if you do? You have no authority.
It's important. The safety of Mycenae is at stake.
You're a king and you've proven your innocence. I can't just ignore the rules for you. What exactly is it you want to know?
Have you seen anything suspicious on the docks?
You'll be famous!
Any strange passengers coming ashore?
We note every arrival on Mycenae. Apart from yourself and the Ionians, there has been nothing out of the ordinary. The document will tell you as much.
I'll give it to you for free!
The reports are given to Captain Achilles at the end of each day. And if you've met Captain Achilles, you know he won't release them unless you had approval from the entire Senate.
Can't win forever!
I wouldn't hold your breath. Athena herself would appear on Mycenae before that would have happened.
No help here, it seems.
I'm sorry. I cannot help you obtain those reports.
There's no one here that don't...
Not with you blathering on!
Where'd you rather?
This tournament is a mistake. The people here are strong, devoted to Ares, but this goes too far. Even they will not easily submit to a new king determined by a tournament.
Unless it was that hoaxy Achilles who won.
He hasn't agreed to fight. There's something going on.
To be Joker.
And here a stage of sand, where actors bleed their lines before an eager chorus.
A peerless display, as usual, Achilles.
Yes, yes. Send the girls.
Ah, King Jason. Congratulations on a most entertaining trial. I must admit, I was surprised at how it ended, but my prophet soon eased the sting of that shock.
I hear Achilles hasn't entered Lycomedes' tournament. Are you not concerned?
I'm not a slaver. If the man doesn't want to fight, I can't force him. Achilles is a great warrior, perhaps the best, but can you really see him as a king?
I also hear you have a new fighter under contract. An Ionian fighter.
I'm always in the market for exotic talent. Have you seen him? No? An amazing specimen.
Don't you worry how this city will react if an Ionian wins the tournament?
Mycenae is first and foremost the land of Ares. The strongest should rule, foreigner or not. The people will understand.
You've got the chance to hold the biggest tournament in the history of Mycenae and you're letting it pass? You're up to something, Patriclus. I know it.
My good king, you just completed a trial by combat. Do you really wish to suffer through another by slandering my good name? Now I bid you good day.
Sin de seca. That man's a snake.
Let's go back below and speak to Achilles. I want to hear for myself why he won't fight.
Arena cells, workshop, and champions core.
Achilles! Achilles, it's Jason.
Oh, where are you going, Achilles? Come back.
What is it? I am preoccupied at the moment.
Why are you not fighting in the tournament?
Achilles, tell the wine bearer to leave it at the door. We're waiting.
Then fill your cups and wait some more. What business is it of yours if I fight or not?
The better question is, are you willing to bow your head to an Ionian?
Achilles bows to no man, and those who bow to me do so at the end of my spear. What need have I of a crown? What need have I of the fist of Ares? Let the Ionians sit on a throne and bandy words with merchants and farmers. That sounds like Tartarus to me.
You throw your life away in this room.
Remember who you speak to. I am Achilles. Listen to the people. When I stride upon the arena floor, you'd think Ares himself had appeared before them. Don't you see, Jason? I'll be remembered as the greatest fighter the world has ever seen.
The greatest? You're nothing, Achilles. You sit here growing soft, sparring with the desperate and the criminal. It takes courage to aspire to greatness. Only a coward sits content with an easy life.
Save your breath. You want to stop the Ionian from winning? Fight him yourself. Then you can have 2 kingdoms to muck up.
Achilles, we're bored. Come back to us.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to receive my therapy.
Achilles!
He's even worse than Chromis. What do we do now?
We must keep searching. We have to find those Black Tongues.
We could see if Senator Anaxagoras has turned up anything new. Or the guardsman Alexius at Ares' watch. He seemed willing to help. And there's always Khufu. Perhaps his spies have found something. We won't find them standing here. Come.
Jason, good to see you again.
Daedalus, I've heard Patrickus has an arrangement with an Ionian champion called Dokkan.
You too, eh? I know this much. That Ionian was here earlier to speak with him. He's a beast of a man. I used to scoff when people said the champions of Ionia were a match for any champion in Greece. Well, not so sure.
Why is...
Some of it is fear. Those both stopped after they met with Patrickus.
Why will Achilles not enter?
Who knows what goes through the mind of that peacock? He doesn't fear any man, but he might fear the thought of being a king.
I must go now, Daedalus. I'll speak to you again later.
I'll keep my eyes open around here.
You're Jason from Ilicus? I'm Bolo, and I've got news from the Stork. A couple of the other boys found out the Ionians registered some cargo at the docks.
Ionians fight for coin. They do not trade for it. Curious indeed.
There's more. Stork said, be sure to tell him who signed for the cargo.
Who then?
None other than Captain Achilles himself. Stork says captains don't usually do guardsmen's work.
I think we need to pay Captain Achilles another visit.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm not back in 10 minutes. It's a beating for sure.
Khufu has no right to beat you. Next time he tries, leave.
Easy for you to say. You've got a great big ship to take you anywhere you want to go. If only there was someplace I could go where I could sing for my supper. Khufu says singing is for birds. Says it'll make me a bad pickpocket. But if I leave Khufu, what then? I suppose I could take that job as a barnacle scraper.